All right, ready to start talking? Because I am. Mics are on, and we are ready to rock and roll. This is what? Tarnation TV. It's the name of the website.
Tarnation TV. Not Turbo, though.
No, definitely not Turbo. It's about to be, with all the technical glitches we're having.
It's going to get Turbo real quick in here.
It is playoff time, as you can see on the screen there. Of course, you can't see it because you're having your own technical difficulties. I'm the broadcaster, and I can't actually get in the server right now.
Right, and I just realized when I had to wipe all my I have got to play with my settings because I had to delete the TeamSpeak folder and reload it again. But then I realized all my settings are going to be gone too. All my levels are going to be gone. You're going to hear all my mouse clicks.
Oh yeah,
all my junk. But
we
here
can
we
hear
go.
your voice.
Well, there we go. As long as I keep talking louder over top of it, then I'm going to go with I'm going to duck out here. Are you good to?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to filibuster here because I can't get in the race server, even though I claimed my position, because I have to get in the server, claim my spot, log out, and then kind of shut down all the software.
Well, if I could ever count on anyone to filibuster, it would be you. While I play with this volume gate, I'll be right back.
Roger that. Yep. Yeah, so tonight's episode, as you can see on the screen there, 14 drivers are in the chase. This is playoff time. We will get this figured out. The reason you can see at the bottom of that list, it's a little bit out of order, position 1 to 10, and then we got 11, 13, 16, and 18. Jeffrey Elliott.
56 to the booth.
Hey now.
I just heard you calling my name.
Yeah, man, I can't. I thought I claimed my spot in the server, and it's not letting me connect. Is this going to be a problem?
No. Is it because of too many people?
It's just saying that the connections will not be accepted. That this race is either full or qualifying is complete.
Try again. We just got Jim Tourniquet out of there.
I don't know why I was able to log in practice, which usually claims my position, because then I have to go out and clean up my desktop before I can actually get the race to work. And for some reason this evening, it's not working.
Are you trying now?
I am trying now. I can do a hard reset, but yeah, playoff time, eh? Why not? If we're going to have some technical difficulties, we might as well do it right now.
and live too. What a show we offer here.
This is.
Are we live right now?
Oh yes, sir.
Well, heck. Well, hello to you guys first, and hello everybody that might be out there watching. Thanks for coming out. Check out Talladega Nights at Talladega Super Speedway in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Yes.
So that's made by John Godfrey, of course. Anyways, are you in?
Negative. It will not let me connect. It says there's 2 open spots. And it says you guys are in a practice session right now.
Yep.
So I do not know why. Every time I fire it up, there we go. I'm in. Holy moly, we have a thing.
Well, they just reset. Try again.
All right. Yeah, man. Oh, so now we got you here. We notice on the points screen we're currently looking at, you are in red, sir.
Are you in?
I am in, yes.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. We got lightning bolts, everything. We're going to qualify right now.
Okay. I will get into my car and I will qualify, or I won't qualify. I will disable qualifying, and then I should be good to go.
All right. We'll move along with all the intros and drivers' meetings after we get through this qualifying so we can lock the field. All right. I'll see you in a little bit, bud.
Let's do it. All right, buddy, we're back. We're doing it. I think what happened was I was afraid I may have missed qualifying with the reset. So hopefully I didn't mess the drivers up with that one. I apologize if I did. And of course, to the viewers, the first 10 minutes of this broadcast is an absolute disaster. But my mic is on, and so is yours. So that's good.
Can you hear me now?
I think. Yes, I can. I can hear you now, yes.
Awesome. All right. I think I got that all dialed back in where we go. For those of you following along at home, our loyal watchers, our Tarnation heads?
Sure.
Tarnatians. I don't even know. We got to figure out a name.
Yeah. People.
Anyways, as we do every week, we should get a wheel and put his name on it and just spin that wheel and see who we fire each week. all these.
Well, it was who was it?
Oh, there was old One Eye Steve.
Sorry, say again.
One Eye Steve.
Oh, One Eye Steve. Yeah, I mean, we need people to be able to. We need people with depth perception. He lied about having two eyes.
Kept walking into stuff.
I think you might have
Knocked
your
over
gate.
our server.
You might have your gate set too high, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm missing like the first half syllable of your stuff. Yeah, but old One Eye Steve, man, he comes in here and we started calling him One Eye Steve when we found out he was lying. He actually only had vision in one eye. So
That's when he knocked over the server, and then that was the time we lost all the footage.
all the footage and all the talent out the window, gone. Dude, this race is jam-packed tonight. It's actually full.
No doubt.
Yeah, we have
That's something else
42.
because
Yeah. It would appear we're back in a practice session again.
maybe.
I think what they're doing right now, because like I said, the race is full. I think they are going to have to qualify for the main event because we actually have too many drivers.
No way.
Yeah. Which is an excellent problem to have.
Yeah, I'll say.
Okay, buddy, fired up here. Remember, one switch at a time.
Pretty busy for a Thursday night.
Yeah, a lot of drivers you will notice on the list tonight. Drivers like Kelly Cossey and Ken Roberts. Those guys are usually racing over at Rolling Thunder. But Rolling Thunder is in an off week, I do believe, this week. So these guys love their Talladega, so here we go.
Hey guys, I just popped in real quick because I'm not qualifying tonight. Just do it correctly. Hello, Blaine and Brad.
Hey now.
Hey now, let's go for a rip. Pat McCarskey gave up his seat for another driver. We had too many drivers by one, so he goes spend some time with his wife. So Pat, you watch the broadcast, much appreciated, my friend. Anyways, guys, we'll do driver intros after qualifying.
Okay.
And then also I'll set up the 14 stage chase drivers in a private room and get you after that.
Awesome. Got the slideshow ready to go, man.
If you want to talk to Brian Wolf, when do you want to talk to him? During, because he'll be busy. You want to talk to? You can't talk to him in happy hour, obviously, because we got a lot to do. We'll get to
Parade
him.
lap. Do it on the parade lap.
Okay, or during a caution or something.
Yeah, parade lap if you want. I mean, that's you guys usually do a full parade lap anyway, so that gives us a whole minute or two.
10-4. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, stay tuned for Brian Wolf during the parade lap as we run down our itinerary for the upcoming HINNANT tribute. We do it about once a year.
That's right. That's coming up, isn't it?
Yep, and that also is a full race. So there's actually going to be a super short broadcast on a Saturday, the 2nd of September, I believe it is. Brian's going to have all the information. And we're going to piggyback on a shake and bake race and have a quick little 19-lap qualifying race to top that field out. So we're going to have a full 40 drivers going in the Canon tribute race later on in September. So Brian will fill you in with all the good details on that stuff. But yeah, the short little qualifying race will be broadcasted, and it won't even be an hour long, probably. The broadcast in total might probably only take about 30 minutes, but we're going to kind of use that as like an advertisement for the big event that's coming up later on in September. So stay tuned for more information.
Looking forward to that. That'll be a good race. Get everybody out there.
Yeah, and it's an invitational. See how Brian sets it up, I believe, it's an invitational for the first 30 slots. And then they always hold this little qualifier for the last 9 to 12 or however many they need to fill.
Gives everyone a chance to a little scramble to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Extra motivation, right?
Yeah, because there's always going to be those regulars. And then there's going to be a pile of other people that want to get in. Well, guess what? You got to earn your way. Right. Or just watch it live on Tarnation TV.
That's also something too.
Drivers are currently in qualifying session. Once we reach happy hour, I'm going to have to reset my stuff here and get my stats screens rolling again. But YouTube chat, as always, thank you for watching on YouTube. Everybody's in the chat there now. Ulysses, Straylock 762, David Hubbard Sr., Zach Robertson, Ellie is in there as well. Drive that car hard, Brian Wolf.
Nice.
Ellie is Brian's sponsor. ACOC Rentals,
right on.
I believe, is the name of the. They're in cahoots with Brian with the paint jobs that he runs, and they're probably sponsoring the Cannon race as well.
Right
Just
on.
the
Well,
roll
that's
in
always
the Cannon loop.
sounds like a plan. Looking at the stats you got on the YouTube screen currently. So, obviously, they're running the green spoiler paint jobs tonight. Or do they
Yes.
go with a different color?
Nope, same as
Green.
last year. We'll be able to see the chase drivers. There will be, well, they're supposed to be 15, but there's actually going to be only 14 because Greg Lovell didn't make it.
Elliot, to the booth.
Elliot, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, these fine guys, all 41, 42, I don't know, 48. We are ready for driver intro. So you ready for a little powwow?
We are always ready for a little bit of driver info action, so it'll be cool to meet the guys.
And Brad, cook some dinner. I'll take some sausage, eggs, toast, whatever. I'll take anything right now.
Is he taking?
All right, well.
You taking orders, Brad? I didn't know that.
You know what? When the guy signs your paychecks, you know what? You just kind of do what he says.
Oh, that's true. Good call.
Anyways, I'm going to drop me in there first. As soon as I drop you, I'll drop you first, and you just go ahead and start talking. You know when you get dropped, correct?
I do. Yes, I can see it. Yeah.
All right. I'll pull you up first. Go ahead, and I'll meet you. I'll follow right behind you.
Awesome. Good evening, gentlemen. Live, of course, on Tarnation TV, as always, on a Thursday night. Such an awesome thing to see a bunch of familiar faces in here again. Long time no see to some of you, but either way, I'll keep it short. This race is going to be awesome. First round of the playoffs is always awesome. I can't think of any other words. I'll give it back to Jeff.
Thanks, Blaine. Audience, drivers, start with our pole position.
Robert Breedlove driving that Pepsi Camaro out of Lancaster, South Carolina. I just want to thank Jeffrey for all he does.
Nate Balser driving the 079 Ford Mustang out of Seattle, Washington. And I'd like to thank my family, my wife and daughters for watching, and Tarnation TV and Talladega Nights, and good luck, everybody.
Rodney Sullins, Bentonville, Arkansas, driving the number 38 Black Rifle Coffee Chevrolet Camaro ZL1.
Starting fourth, Greg Lovell from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. I'd like to thank Craig and Pat and Jeffrey and Ken and all you guys, Blaine and Frank Divins for my paint scheme. You guys have a good race and good luck, guys.
Driving the 28, starting fifth, Mark Paglia from Gainesville, Georgia. Good luck to the chase drivers.
Starting sixth, number 21 Dodge is Randy Waugh from Huntsville, Alabama. Shout out to my sons Christian and Corey, my grandkids Adrian, Asher, and Asa, and friends Derek and Zach. Good luck to all the chase drivers.
Starting seventh, Dan Lovell and from Big Stone Gap, Virginia, in the 388 car painted by Frank Divins, MSI paint scheme. Just want to thank all you guys for the show you put on here and for putting this together, and Brain and Brad for putting together the broadcast for us and everything. Jeff for running the league. Just appreciate all you guys. Shout out to my wife Bonnie and my family for watching the race tonight and root me on. And good luck to all you guys in the chase. Best to all of you.
Starting eighth, the 55, driven by Ken Roberts. Driving the Mountain Dew Chevy, painted by Rodney Sullins. Good luck to all the chase drivers.
Starting ninth, number 41. Denny Carroll out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia. Good luck, all.
Starting 10th, the number 63 Chevrolet Camaro. This is Keith, driven by Keith Bynum. I just want to holler out at Jerry over there at the lake house. Wish I was there. And tell Alex we said hey too. And good luck, everybody.
Starting 11th, driver of the number 33, Jeff Goodpaster out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Driving of the Ford Mustang, sponsored by SNHU. I am so ready for this hot weather to be done at Indy. Let's go.
Starting 12th, number 043, Brian Lovell from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. I'd like to thank the guys from Talladega Nights, all the hard work, and also the guys at Tarnation TV and Frank Divins for the paint. Good luck, guys.
Starting 13th, Stephen Branstetter from Ranelette, Oklahoma, driving a 510 Shakenback Ford Mustang, painted by Blaine Donlin. And I'd like to give a shout out to my wife and my friends and classmates that will be watching. Thank you.
Coming out of the 14th spot, Craig Hagley in the 82 Marshall Thunder and Herd out of Paducah, Kentucky. Shout out to my sons Lane, Colton. Thanks to Jeff and everybody over here for creating an awesome league to run in, and good luck to the Chase guys. Let's go.
Start number 15, Ryan Johnson, number 59, sponsored by BW3 from Martinsville, Indiana. Thanks for having me out tonight, Talladega Nights. Appreciate it. Good luck, all you Chase drivers.
Starting in 16th, Mike Mangialardi out of Federal Way, Washington, driving the 029 Ford Mustang U.S. Army car. Shout out to my friends watching out of the Rainier room tonight. And good luck, all you drivers in the Chase tonight.
Starting 17, Bob Dixon in the 43 car from Macon, Georgia.
Starting on the 18th spot, Christian Torres from Buenos Aires, Argentina. And have a good luck, everyone. And I hope I don't be a wrecking ball in this race.
Start 19th is the 99 of Josh Mercurio, driving that bright pink Dodge Challenger. Trust me, you won't be able to miss me tonight. Good luck, Chase drivers.
John Godfrey, 7-Eleven with Joyce Camaro, rolling off from the outside of row 10.
Starting in 21st position is the number 9, Chris Elliott, driving the red Dodge Doritos car, painted by none other than Rodney Sullins. Thanks, Rodney. Shout out to my family, my kids, and all my buddies over at Frito-Lay. Let's have a good race. Good luck, guys.
Starting 22nd, Garland Oaks from Martinsville, Virginia, driving the number 67 Dr. Pepper Zero Toyota Camry. Good luck to all the Chase drivers this evening. I'd like to give a shout out to the to Joe Hollinsworth's family. We lost a great NASCAR fan and everything on Sunday. He was 85, big mentor. Hopefully that we'll get to see him again one day.
Amen, brother. Starting 23rd, number 74, Dirtfish Camaro, Dave Hubbard Jr. From Rochester, New Hampshire. Big shout out to my friends and family watching as always, and good luck to the Chase drivers.
Starting in 24th, Rise and Board in Ipala, Guatemala. Ulysses the Wrecking Ball Sandoval, driving the 96 Icebreakers Toyota Camry. A big shout out for all the people, friends, and amigos that make this happen. Thank you so much, guys, for all of this. So good race, everyone.
Zach Roberts, starting 25th, driving the 98 Orange Fanta Camaro. I started my rookie stripes, so hopefully that goes away here soon. But I just want to give a big thanks to Rodney Sullins for painting my car. Good job on your qualifying lap. And give a shout out to my grandma and everybody here that's putting this on. Thanks, guys.
Starting 26, number 68, Iowa. Good luck, guys. Just want to give a shout out to my old lady, Crystal.
Starting 27th, Larry D. driving the 188 Trump Mustang. Big shout out to everybody here that showed up tonight to race. We're going to have an awesome time.
Starting 28th, Grant Wesley from Princeton, Indiana, driving a number 88 NOS Energy Dodge Challenger. Good luck, Chase drivers.
Starting in the 29th position, the number 12 Flowers Bakery Group's Bunny Bread Mustang. Gary Mangus from Tallahassee, Florida. My best of luck to all the Chase drivers, and especially big kudos out to all three of the Elliott, four of the Elliott boys, and their contribution, Bob Dixon, and everybody that's put this thing together. It has just grown exponentially.
Starting 30th, Kelly Causey from Agricola, Mississippi, driving the 00 Jif Peanut Butter Chevrolet.
Start number 31, Tom Dixon, number 45, Chevrolet Batman car from Byron, Georgia. Good luck, guys, and thanks for all the hard work that all these guys has done for us. This is just killer. Thank you, guys.
Starting 32nd, number 29, Brian Wolf driving the Fluid Studios Dixie Rebel Chevrolet. And big shout out to all the contributors to this that give their own little piece, down from the owners to Tarnation TV, all the guys who, the painters, everybody who contributes to this just makes it an outstanding racing experience, the best ever. Congrats, and good luck to all you green spoilers out there tonight.
Starting 33rd, number 85, Josh 2 from Dunn, North Carolina. Excited to be in the chase with 2 wins in the regular season. Thanks to Rodney for painting the car, and thanks for everybody for what you do here.
Starting 34th, Alex Moe from Riverside, California, driving the 48 Lowe's Playoff Chevrolet. Good luck to all involved.
Starting 35th, driving the 81, Ray Hewlett Jr. from Apollo, PA. Good luck, everyone.
Starting 36th, Brian Rosson, Heath, Texas, Valvoline Ford, number 6. Thank you, Rodney, for the paint job and for all everybody does here to keep this going. Good luck.
Starting 37th, Javier Negron from Bridgeport, Connecticut, driving the number 4 Hoonigan card. Good luck to the playoff chasers.
Starting 38th, from Fenton, Michigan, driving the General Motors Flint Metal Fab Pontiac, Sean Dotson. I want to give a shout out to the Elliots and all the admins here at Talladega Nights, and good luck, everybody.
Starting 39th, the number 56, Jeffrey Elliott from Warrensboro, North Carolina, sponsored by Talladega Nights, driving the Chevy Camaro. I want to thank you all for coming out to the I'm on Fire Series race number 1. Great field. So thank you very much. Thanks to Tarnation TV for what you do, Blaine and Brad, and all the things you do on the sidelines as well, Blaine. So we couldn't have this and look as good without you, buddy. So thank you so much. And I want to give a shout out to my father. And we love you, man. We're going to be seeing you soon. Good luck, everybody.
Starting 40th, driving number 66 Chevrolet Camaro, New York Yankees, KD Huntsberry from Orrington, Maine. Guys, it's a pleasure to be racing with a bunch of friends. You administrators do a wonderful job. Kudos to you. Keep doing what you do, man, because you know what? We're having fun. And I'm on fire!
Put him out! 42nd is Graham McDonald and number 24, Dodge Challenger.
All right, Blaine, any final words before I put you back down there in that lovely small 2x2 tower?
Yeah, we're looking on putting an addition on this thing. It's kind of cramped, but we'll take it. I'll keep it short. It's going to be an awesome race. Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thanks, Blaine. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy.
Good job, Blaine.
Bye, Blaine.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Blaine.
Thank you. Back down in the booth, man. You had some time to kill there, man. Did you get Jeffrey's food order done? You got me, bud?
Yeah, no, I nodded off. I forgot all about that. It was really quiet in here and it got warm, and they got the sun in my back on the afternoon, and I just kind of fell asleep. So, but I needed it. I'm much better now.
Little siesta time. Yeah, this is a little bit longer of an intro today because we do have the driver introduction, some technical difficulties, and of course, we are going to see the chase drivers. I can see Jeffrey putting all the chase drivers in to their own separate room there, so they're all going to do a little intro themselves. So you'll be by yourself again here in about a minute.
All good, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this should be a good race. It's going to be a lot of fun. I made a mistake, too. I thought Greg couldn't make it tonight, but he is here. So we're all 14 chase drivers are in here tonight. So this is going to be a good one because it's going to be 14 tonight. Only 8 of these guys can make it into race number 2, and then only 4 of those drivers will make it into the championship in race number 11 or playoff race number 3, however you want to say it. So 12, 8, 4. The final race with the 4 is going to be nuts. Because I always think about, like, what happens if we do have a big accident? There's 42 cars in here. If we have a big wreck, technically they could all get destroyed.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be. I guess yeah. So being for a Thursday night, this is full though. Who's here tonight? That's not normally. I'm assuming we have a bunch of new names, or just guys from other leagues tonight. No race going on elsewhere, or what's the scoop?
Yeah, I think Rolling Thunder Gaming has an off night tonight, and that's the Thursday is their Talladega Challenge Series. So Kelly Causey, Rodney Sullins, Mark Paglia, Grant Wesley, who else up there? Greg. You know, those guys are usually over there. But like I said, they love them some Talladega. So they found their way over to the Talladega Nights, of course. So yeah, it's awesome to have those guys back. A lot of familiar names.
All right, gentlemen, are you ready for your top 14 chase drivers?
What if I say no?
To do all that work again and put them.
How many people's in? 12 or 16? 14?
14.
So 4
All right,
out tonight. It'll be 10
gentlemen,
left.
We have the man himself, Mr. Blaine Donlin, in here. There you go, Blaine.
I am here. I just realized I don't have audio set up on my cool screen with the fireworks for all you guys. So do you want to just run down the list as we have it on TeamSpeak, starting with Chris?
Sure. Do it exactly right here.
I messed that up. I must have deleted some things. I love how today, the first race of the playoffs, every single mistake that could go wrong is going wrong right now. Brad's computer is toast. The broadcast started with some issues with me not being able to get connected. So you know what? Why not mess up the cool graphics? But anyway, Chris, go ahead.
Well, hey, thanks, Blaine, for everything. And I just want to thank all the guys who show up every day to race here, and all the chase guys. You guys are great. And good luck to everybody, and let's have a good race. I'm gonna be quick so we can get this through. But thanks, guys.
Go ahead, Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey, you're not in this. I forgot.
I am not.
Keith, yeah. We're just going in the order on the TeamSpeak list here. So, Keith, you're up next.
Hey, buddy.
Just a quick blurb, and then we'll just go down the list here.
Just
any shout outs, Keith?
I just shout out to all the race world. You know, enjoy your racing. Enjoy watching NASCAR when it's on television. Without our support, they're not going to make their millions. And to us, without y'all out there on YouTube watching us, we wouldn't be making our millions. We appreciate y'all. Just good luck, everybody, in this race, and have fun. Keep it clean. That's all I got to say. Good luck to my Chase brothers here. Let's do it.
Thanks, Keith. Randy Watt.
Hey, guys. I just want to do a shout out to everybody that's watching tonight, and to all the drivers that are in the chase. Let's have a fun and safe race, and good luck to all of you.
Thanks, Randy. Alex Moe.
Hey, just want to say good luck to everyone involved, especially all the chase drivers that are here in the trailer right now. And just want to shout out to Tarnation TV and all the admins and moderators that make this league happen. Good to see a full 40-car field on a Thursday night. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks, Alex. Ulysses Sandoval.
Hey, hello guys. I want to have a big shout out to Sean Dodson because he gave the wrecking ball a win so he can wreck himself more often. Thanks to Jeffrey. A shout out to Jeffrey Elliott because he got me into Talladega Nights. If it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't be racing right here. And also a big shout out to Garland Ox, Zach Roberts, and Mr. Mercurio because they are my teammates. They are good friends. And also a shout out to Blaine Donlow. He was my first rival. I remember he took a win for me in an old Aero 88 series. I don't forget Blaine. And also a big shout out to Mama Sandoval. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ulysses. Brian Lovell.
Yeah, I just want to wish everybody good luck in the chase here, and all the other guys in the race tonight, and I want to give thanks to the Elliots and all the admins, the job that you all do, and also, Blaine, thank you, and Brad, what you do, and everybody there watching. Just sit tight and enjoy the race.
Thanks, Mr. Level. Brian Wolf.
Hey guys, so glad to be here, man. This has been such a fun season so far, and getting to ride the top 5. It's so a couple of these races, some of them have stung a little bit, but we managed to ride the top 5 to get here. So now it's really time to go, man. This is going to be really a lot of fun. And again, just a shout out to all the guys who contribute from each end of this thing, from Jeffrey, who holds this entire thing together, to the owners, the admins, the people who operate TeamSpeak and Tarnation TV, and everybody who contributes to to hold this whole thing together. Has just been an awesome racing experience, and just fun, you know what I mean? And it's I'm really looking forward to this. Good luck, and congrats to all you green spoilers again, man. This is going to be good.
Thanks, Mr. Wolf. Stephen Brandstetter.
Hey, Blaine. I'd just like to give a shout out to all the guys racing. This is a quality group of drivers, and good luck to everybody tonight.
Thank you, sir. Dan Lovell.
I just want to say, first of all, thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus for above all things. That's the reason we're here and the reason we can do this. I just want to wish all you guys that are in the chase good luck. Just be careful around each other and get to the finish, and may the best man, finish the best men finish in the top 8 to make it to the next one. I want to give a shout out to my family, my wife, and my kids and family that are watching, and friends that are watching. Just want to thank you, Blaine and Brad, for putting on the broadcast for us. Jeff and everybody that puts this together. Thanks to all you guys. Good luck to all you racers out there.
Thanks, Dan. Denny Carroll.
Howdy. I'd like to give a shout out to my wife who puts up with all my racing, and my uncle in Florida and all my kin people. And good luck in Big Stone, Virginia.
Awesome. Thanks, Denny. Graham McDonald.
I just want to say good luck to everybody, and it's been an adventure racing with everybody this season.
Awesome. Thanks, Graham. Greg Lovell.
Hey, Blaine. I'd like to give a shout out to Tarnation TV. You and Brad, y'all do great every week. Well, the weeks that you can make it. Top 12 drivers tonight. Guys, good luck. I hope all of you do great tonight. And Jeffrey and Chris and Ken do a lot here, and Craig for the cars, and Frank for my paint scheme. And good luck, guys.
Thanks, Greg. Josh, too.
Well, first thing, I got to give a shout out to Keith Bynum. I need to talk to him about, I'm not getting my millions in the mail, so I need to update my address. But shout out to all the drivers here, and don't count out the Eggmobile, because I was the second to final driver to make it in the chase, but I think I was the only one to get 2 wins. So listeners, watch for the Eggmobile, and what a great group of guys in the chase. Very proud of all of you. Wish you guys the best.
Thanks, Josh. And last but not least, Nate Bolser.
Yeah, I just want to thank Tarnation TV, Talladega Nights. You literally given us a life. And we've all seen a lot of storms on the asphalt here, but it comes down to tonight. And it's a pleasure, honor racing with you guys. And my parents-in-law, my wife and daughters, you're my greatest supporters. And you guys be careful out there tonight. I wish you guys some good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Nate. Good luck to all the chase drivers, 14 of you guys tonight. That's going to be an awesome race.
Well, there you go. Big shot. Moved them all right back up there. See how fast I was?
I saw it. I was watching that.
Yeah. So my quick question is: any way we can get those renders shown through sometime out the race?
Yep, going to do them right now. It'll be completely silent, but I'll roll them across because Craig did some awesome work, and I'll definitely show that off right now.
I know the families want to see their family members' cars out there real quick. We got 6 minutes before race time. That's not too bad. Thanks for what you do.
Yeah,
everything's done. Everybody out there enjoy the race. I don't know how it's going to be in 36 laps or 42 cars, but we'll give it the best we can.
It's going to be a good one. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, hey, man. How was second breakfast?
That was even better. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize you're going to be. I was trying to leave the bacon and eggs there, but you guys take so long.
It's
They're
all
gone.
good. So because of all the gremlins that were in the system, I actually had a screen set up to show the renders of the chase drivers' cars that Craig Hagley meticulously created for us here at Tarnation TV. And because I had that screen set up with absolutely no audio channels, we did that whole thing on a replay loop. So I'm going to roll them right now. And it'll be silent, but at least everybody will get to see the cars that are in the chase. So enjoy, and thank you very much to Craig for these renders. So yeah, thanks for those renders, Craig. They look awesome. I just rolled through them manually as best I could. But yeah, next week we'll fix the audio glitches there. But yeah, this should be good. So those 14 drivers all branded with green spoilers and green air dams across the front of the car, and I believe the framing of the windshield as well. So as you can see right here, I'm locked on Brian Lovell.
And not just for us, too, for those at home. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not just us who can appreciate the brightness of those cars. Makes them easier to pick out from a mile away.
Yeah, currently they are in happy hour, but you can see there Stephen Brandstetter in the 510, bright yellow, orangey, green, sort of whatever color that is, spoilers. A lot easier to see on the broadcast, a lot easier to see, and on the track too. I mean, the other drivers, you might drive differently around a guy who's actually racing in the playoffs, you know. You might not race him as hard as you would, you know, throughout the season.
So, right? A little.
But you don't want them.
A bit of leeway.
You don't
You
want
never
them.
know. Maybe somebody's out there to win tonight.
Yeah, you know what? Winning's still winning, so we'll see how these guys do. You know, yesterday during practice at this track, it got rained out, right?
Oh,
so I went down there, and I had a crate of dynamite, and I was.
Is that where that went?
Yeah, I just put it down there. Right? I'm like, I got to get rid of this dynamite. I was going to throw it in the garbage. But then I couldn't find the crate of dynamite because there's this hot dog cart. Someone got hot dog. Come back, the dynamite's gone. So I don't know. I mean,
Maybe it floated away.
I'm thinking maybe somebody stole it. Maybe there's some sabotage.
I don't believe any of the good folks here at Talladega. Well, you never know though.
There's been enough gremlins in the system in the broadcast. I mean,
well, maybe we're being sabotaged. You're saying it's not even that we're. It's not that we're bad at our jobs. That people are out to get us.
right.
I subscribe to that theory fully.
Yeah. I can't believe it. We do this so often that every once in a while everything just kind of snowballs. You know what I mean? So yeah, apologies for the broadcast hiccups. But and everybody watching, thank you very much as always on YouTube Machine. It's also streaming live on Facebook as well. So we've kind of.
I've got to go put out a fire in the other studio. I'll be back shortly.
Awesome. As Brad goes and puts out a fire in Tarnation TV studio number B, we're getting ready to rock and roll here. Back to the points again, as you can see, Denny Carroll, first place overall with 1,172 points. Jeffrey Elliott in red from 12th place was removed from the chase because last week there was a mistake made. Jeffrey was hanging out with us in the broadcast booth and they needed him on the track. A situation under yellow during the checkered flag came out. That whole issue needed an administrator to be there and make the call. And because Jeffrey was not there to make the call, things got a little bit messed up. The points initially, this is why they're always unofficial at the end of a race. Unofficially, the way that it ended last week with the stats that were shown on screen, everything was fixed. They had to go back through the replay and repair how the points fell because of when the yellow came out and then how the race ended. Jeffrey wasn't there to make the call. There was some confusion on the track about driving through the pits, not requiring service, but maybe needing service. Because of the mistake, Jeffrey pulled himself out of the chase, which leaves it to the drivers in green from top to bottom there. And the reason that Greg is in and Josh is in is because they have wins. And of course, you know, the points and everything back that up too. So if you have a win and you're in the top 20, you're automatically locked into the chase as well. Originally, it's only supposed to be 12 drivers. But in this case, it's 14. So that's super cool because the more the merrier, like we were saying before. Only 8 of those drivers on your screen right now, highlighted in green, will make it to round 2, which of course is next week. Right here on Tarnation TV.
Race within the race.
Yeah, this is when it gets exciting. We were saying before, too, how race number 1 is always super boring because there's nothing to talk about.
Right.
Like points-wise, you know what I mean? There's no rivalries. There's no points. There's everybody coming in with 0. But now that we're going into the playoff round, super cool. Now we get to watch these guys fight it out. So we're getting ready to go green.
Nice.
Well, let's give it to the Balser family because they always do their thing with the Grand Marshal duties. So thanks again to the entire brood of Balsers. Sorry, sometimes I pronounce it wrong and I apologize.
Welcome to Talladega Nights Super Speedway, one of the fastest tracks around. Presented by Talladega Nights Racing League and brought to you by Tarnation TV. Drivers, start your engines!
Well, there we go. Thank you again to Katarina, Madison, and Angelo, the Balser crew.
The whole family.
Everybody except, sorry, your mic did something weird there, but it's all good. Yeah, the whole fam damway pretty much is what we like to say, but except Nate. I don't know why Nate didn't get in on that, but.
A little bit shy.
As the field rolls off here, we are expecting Brian Wolf to come into the booth for the parade lap to talk about the upcoming HINNANT tribute race with the... Man, this is a lot of cars.
They're still coming.
But isn't this awesome, though? How we can play a game that's literally 20 years old?
25 for a Thursday night. It's fairly average. Maybe 30.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Between 25 and 30. And now we've got a full 42 because I'm the 43rd.
Right.
So there's 43.
Couldn't get him.
Yeah. That's what I told Jeff. I said, because of the issues with Brad's computer, they can stuff an extra driver in there. So now we've got a full server of 43, one, of course, being broadcaster.
Absolutely. They can stuff a driver in there, and either Microsoft and or NVIDIA can stuff something else with their stupid updates that have literally break the game for me.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's unfortunate. But there's Ken Huntsbury in the 66. This week, we finally got his car working, so apologies the last 2 weeks or so. Last 2 times Ken has made it out on the track here at the I'm on Fire series on Thursdays. We have not had his car file syncing up with issues between TeamSpeak being able to download cars.
Full disclosure, though, Blaine's a liar. He just hates the New York.
Yeah, can't stand the Yankees. Should I say I'm a Mets fan? I don't even...
Like, that's what you just told me last time. He's like, F this guy's Yankees car.
Yeah.
I replaced it with
Go
the
Mets.
Cubs.
There's a 59 on Ryan Johnson. He was a late scratch there last week. He was supposed to make the race and did not, but it's good to see Ryan out here. Who is in first? That is an excellent question. It is going to be the 931 with Robert Breedlove starting this race off. As the flag goes green and away we go. First of 38 laps, man. What's your predictions? You got any?
No, other than complete, just all-out racing, because it's going to be anyone's race. Like those top 8 guys. Sorry, top. Where are we at? 14?
There's 14 and only 8 can
14,
continue. Yeah.
It's going to be challenging enough to try and keep track of that. Because look at how many are in the front of the pack there already, right? So, no predictions, none whatsoever. I'm just going to watch and be amazed and try and keep up. And hopefully, people in the chat will correct us when we inevitably make mistakes.
I'm gonna say Tom Dixon. We haven't, unfortunately for him, he's had some medical issues. He's back tonight, currently in about 34th position. I'm gonna say Tom Dixon wins this thing.
You know what? Anybody could.
Yep. First lap led by Robert Breedlove in the 931, followed closely by, of course, Rodney Sullins there in the 38. Just to let everybody know, because of all the technical difficulties we were having today, I didn't even bother trying to hook up the drone cam, so we won't have any cool shots of Rodney's fans in turn 2.
No, we'll only get the glimpse of them. See what kind of nonsense they're up to as the cars fly by.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Let's not fire up.
Full of ketchup? Like, who throws ketchup?
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's what I heard. I wasn't there. Allegedly.
Yeah. You got to be careful. You have to say allegedly. That way you can say anything. You can accuse anyone of anything as long as you say allegedly.
Right. I like that. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
This was allegedly good dinner.
Yes, exactly. Brad went through the pits and took...
She can't legally be mad at me. No, that wouldn't be very good. She's a good cook. Jen.
Brad walked through the pits before the race this evening and allegedly slashed everybody's tires.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just enough to last 4 laps. So we're about to have a catastrophe.
It's a mystery. It's an extra layer of danger.
Right.
Look at this. 2 lines, bumper to bumper. Everyone, it looks like a parade lap where everyone's just going for a little Sunday spin.
Early on in the race, too, especially when we've got this many people with a 42-car field, these guys know their role. They're just going to kind of sit still and maybe get to that first pit cycle and see what happens. The names of the chase drivers, the 14 that are eligible to move on, are rolling across the bottom of the broadcast. Those are the drivers with the green spoilers. Of course, the YouTube chat. Indeed. Let's go 74. That's a lot of O's, Mr.
That's
David Hubbard Sr.
You know they mean business.
Yeah. How many O's you can put after the letter G? But yeah, of course, Dave Hubbard Sr. is rooting for Dave Hubbard Jr. Makes sense.
That definitely tracks.
Yep. Nate Balser, now your leader. Funny how quickly that can change, eh?
It does switch up just like that. That pack is just well placed. Everybody's got their spot and trying that third line, but it hasn't taken so far.
Oh, look at that. Steven moved up to the high line in that 931 Pepsi car. And we've got 3 greens. No, we don't. I was going to say that's a green spoiler, but Nate... Well, Nate is in the chase.
Oh, it's a different green though, is it? Or is it just because of the paint scheme?
Maybe it was green enough. I don't know. It's green enough. We didn't have to change it.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just could we give them like giant flags that we could just put on top of them?
Right. We just paint the roofs pink is what we should do.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just checking. Like Nate is in the Yeah, he's on my list. He's in there.
Okay. So they probably said, you know what, close enough. I'll allow it. We talked to the officials. It's fine.
Yeah, I think maybe too. Craig did all the cars, and then maybe Nate just forgot to switch. Same car, just different colors, right?
Absolutely. This is clean race thus far. Look at this.
You want to talk about the 24? Fellow Canadian.
Do we ever?
Graham
He's
McDonald.
From Ontario as well, isn't he?
Yep.
Not to
Sarnia.
dox you, but Ontario's pretty big, so I figured it's okay to mention it.
Yes, Sarnia. He's about, what, 5 hours away from me to the west. He's probably closer to you than he is to me.
Yeah. We're so far apart. Exactly. Well, you know, it's funny though, because like when I look at a map and I've learned more geography of the surrounding areas of where you're from, you're like 2 hours from everything. 2 hours to Toronto.
Yep.
2 hours to Ottawa.
Yep.
You're like at 2.5 hours to Montreal. You're 3 hours to New York.
Yep.
Like 8 to DC. You're pretty close to. You're basically the hub of everything.
We're 2 hours from the end of this race.
Here we go. It's just like it's a pattern. It's a theme, and we're going with it.
Yeah, Graham's stats on screen. They're 6th overall coming into the chase with 1,052 points. Average finish position of 12th throughout all 8 races. He made every race on the way to the chase. So consistency, right? His average finish was 12th, which is an amazing average, especially when we were just talking about possibly 25 to 30 cars average showing up every week to race here. So right in the middle, showing up every week. Some drivers couldn't. And look at that. You're in the chase for the playoffs.
How about it? Who's driving Jeff's car?
Sorry, what do you mean Jeff's? Oh, Jeff's driving.
Oh, I thought he was out.
He took himself out of the playoffs, but he's still racing.
Oh, out of the playoffs. I completely misheard. Gotcha.
He technically was like the last car in the pack. He was 12th overall in points, but because of the mishap last week, he disqualified himself.
Oh.
The league owner needed to be there.
I guess, but they probably could have put that to a vote, hey, amongst them, because I mean, obviously excluding himself, if there was an odd number, or even amongst the other drivers, going, you know what, like he's driving and he's operating and he's doing 190 miles an hour and clicking mouse buttons and doing everything else. So I think that could have been overlooked, like for what it was, but I don't know.
I think from what he told me, a lot of the guys said, like, no, man, like, don't disqualify yourself. But he felt that he caused a lot of harm, even though they went back into replay and fixed it all.
He really blew it.
He did.
But that's not what we important that we focus on, the fact that Jeff screwed up so massively. We don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on, this is a story of redemption.
This is it. Maybe if Jeff wins today, he puts himself back in. How would that be for cheating?
Just what I think. You couldn't do anything stupider.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and do this.
You completely redeem yourself.
Exactly.
I can see there that front
we'll
line.
Go for that.
That front line there, I'm going to focus on the 510 because he's kind of in the middle of that front pack. I've just noticed that they have moved down a lane and they are now claiming that yellow line. You know what that means, don't you, Brad?
Yeah, it's time to turn it up.
You want to? Oh yeah, crank it up. You want to crank it up for the pit stops?
Turn it up. We're like an off-brand. It's like a Wish.com version of crank it up.
Let's. You know what? Let's increase the volume.
Go ahead and put your earplugs in because we're going to make the decibels go lower, which actually makes the music go higher. Weird.
Yeah.
At least on my receiver.
You know what though? You're right. We haven't done a crank it up in a couple of weeks, so. You want to ride?
Also, you're going to say they're heading down to the pit stop too. So
yeah, but let's ride in the car with Steven Brandstetter as we get ready to do some pit stops. We'll take a breather, take a drink, and you guys can crank up your audio. We'll stop talking, and here you go, crank it up. Yeah, I hope you have a really good home theater system because it sounds great. Well, I think we just witnessed quite possibly the greatest pit stop of all time in the history of pit stops. We are going to rewind this right now and watch Steven somehow not get a black flag. A black flag did go out on that pit cycle to Ken Roberts, but not to Steven. How he made this stick, I have no idea. It was awesome driving. He starts to lose it there. He gets a little bit sideways. He threads the needle. He's doing 100 miles an hour when he hits the line, but he gets back on the tarmac at like 40 miles an hour. And I guess they let that slide 3 wide coming down pit road. He needs to be to the left to find his box. Not a scratch on that car. I don't know, man. That, to me, that's the move of the race right there. Stephen Branstad currently being scored in 19th position. Hooking up there with, I believe that is Outlaw and Chris Elliott. Nope, that's the 82. I should know all these numbers by now. That's Craig Hagley. And 19th again. So yeah, he has settled into 19th position. An absolutely amazing, the most entertaining pit stop I've ever seen. Ever, I think. I don't know. In the chat, you can let me know what you thought about that. I can't believe he didn't get a penalty. He hit the line doing 100 miles an hour. And down to about 30 to 40 miles an hour when he got it on the grass and back onto the tarmac. So maybe that's why they let it slide. Because like I said, you can compensate on pit road if you do, like the drivers will call it, they're hot pitting. If you pit hot, which means you are speeding, as long as you're hard on the brakes and you come off the brakes at like 50 mile an hour, which is under the speed limit, most of the time they'll let you get away with it. But awesome driving by Steven in the 510. Currently watching the front of the pack here. Nate Balser has led 9 laps. Greg Lovell has led 2. Ken Roberts has led 1. And Randy Waugh has led 3 laps. Robert Breedlove also has a lap led and is currently being scored in 23rd position. Nate so far dominating this race with 9 laps led. All cars are still running. We got 41 cars that started this race. All are still running. Ken Roberts, after it showed that Ken Roberts got a black flag, although it's showing him currently in first. I don't know. My stat screen showed black flag on Ken. So I don't know what happened there, but either way, let's see how close these cars are nose to tail going down the back straightaway here. This is a fantastic camera angle. These cameras are not available with the stock track. I have replaced them. There is a guy on Reddit. We've talked about him in the past. Goes by the name of NR Clips. Has slowly been doing new cameras for a lot of tracks. And thank you, NR Clips, on Reddit, because 4 wide right there to avoid Graham McDonald a little bit off pace there on the right side of your screen. And our Clip's doing some fantastic work. I watched him do Martinsville loads. I'm thinking, man, if this guy does Talladega, I'm taking it. And it's a fantastic camera pack. Modeled off of actual camera angles from actual broadcasts. Not an easy task. I have not messed around with Cam Edit, but apparently it's not the greatest software in the world because the game is so old. Either way, he makes it work. It looks fantastic. You can see Mr. Goodpaster in that white car on the top line. Cars are around in the tri-oval. And that will bring out the yellow flag. First yellow flag of the night, lap number 18, coming to the end of lap number 18. We'll put this into replay mode here and find out what happened. Obviously, an accident happened, really. Let's be honest. We'll find out what happened. An accident happened. It's that easy, really. Right in the tri-oval as suspected, coming over the line. Brad had to step away again, some more technical difficulties. He will be back as soon as possible. Oh, a little bit of a push there from Torres. The 188 of Larry D and the 711 of John. Ooh, Brian Wolf hard on the brakes there to avoid. There's some great driving going on to avoid these guys. And then the professionals that they are, they get off the racing line. We'll do another rewind here and see if there was any of those green spoilers involved in this wreck. Put it in slow motion here so we can check it out. Wow, that is a big hit. Massive. Graham McDonald gets through that. These guys are checking up. Going to be some crinkled bumpers there. It looks like most of the green spoilers are getting through it. So that's good. Chase driver's not involved. Oop, who's that over there? Is that Outlaw or is that green car? That's Outlaw. Like him and Nate have similar colors. I had to double check because I know Nate's in the. There's some bad damage on Outlaw's machine there. Front end damage. You see it there on in-car view. Go back to live racing. Pace car comes out. Collects the field. Pace speed is 70 miles per hour around this track. 2.66 miles of length, of course. Pit speed limit 55 miles an hour coming out of turn 4, usually around 190. Always astonishing how these guys can get down the track, off the track, slowed down to 55 by the time they hit that commitment cone entering the pits. Pits will be open this time around. Now, these drivers did just pit. So this will be curious to see if anybody else comes down here. I just got notification that John Godfrey in the 711 has been forced to retire. He took a lot of damage. An absolutely astonishing amount of damage. So we're going to park the camera here at the entrance to pit road. See who decides to pit. And see who decides to doesn't pit. There's a sentence you thought you'd never hear in your life. Alex Moe shooting down there at the last second. You see that cone? That is your commitment cone. That's where you have to be at 55 and also have to be either on the left or right side of that thing. If you are committing to pit road, you do need to, well, commit. There's Larry D. It looks like Larry D. has actually had surgery done to that car to remove the trunk lid. No, the hood. The entire front of this automobile is currently missing. So if anybody was wondering what the inside of a NASCAR looked like, that is what a Ford Mustang looks like when you tear the front end off it. Now, I wonder if Larry's able to keep any kind of speed in the draft, because I do believe that might be a penalty as well. There is a minimum speed you have to keep, which will be no problem under yellow. The NASCAR official there holding the stop sign. Last 3 weeks for Larry have not been fun. Ken Roberts is currently being shown in first position. Greg Lovell behind him. Nate Balser behind him.
56 to the booth.
56 is in the house, and so is the number 9 of Chris Elliott.
Hello.
Hey now, Chris. What's happening, man?
Oh, man, what a start, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, all the gremlins and the technical difficulties. When the race goes green, everything is calm and excellent,
Yeah, right.
as always. But yeah, man, you got the green stripes and that big accident. We went through it, and none of the green spoilers were involved in it. So it's good to see all you guys still clipping.
Oh, that's not good to hear.
Oh, yeah.
I need some of them to go out.
Yeah, you know what? As long as like 4 of them go, you're in.
Yeah, I just waiting for that first wreck and stayed on the bottom the whole time, and I've improved about 15 spots because of it. So we're in good shape right now.
Yeah, it's currently showing you in 15th. So what's the pit strategy now? Because you guys are going to have to go around again. So is there tires coming up, or just fuel, or are you staying secretive? And
I don't know. Right now I got just the right size set up for front side tires maybe, but I might take them off.
yeah, Leary D's out there running with no hood. What do you think about that strategy?
Well, that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I think front end damage here is definitely not a good thing. But yeah, you so far the car's clean for you, right?
Yeah, we're clean and green right now. Just hope we stay that way.
So with the Back to the Future series, how's that been going? We're getting near the end of that.
It's slowly picking up. We're at the end of the season, and it's been had some really good race. Had actually a really good race at Pocono, so I'm very happy about that. I was surprised.
Yeah, Poconos, that's a long track, man. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's a big one, yeah.
So Tarnation TV's calling the final race of the Back to the Future series. What track you guys running?
I believe it's Michigan. Should be a good, nice, wide bank track.
Yeah, awesome. I had a buddy, actually, not even a NASCAR fan, just went to the Michigan race like a few weeks back. Fortunately got rained out, but he said it was such a crazy atmosphere. I said, man, you're going to... I've never been to a NASCAR race, and I can just imagine.
Yeah, it's a good track to run, good track to finish on. It should be a lot of fun.
Is that usually the finale, Michigan?
Not usually, but I made the schedule. I thought that'd be a good one to end on. We're getting ready to go green.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Chris. Yep, we'll talk to you later, hopefully, in the winner's circle.
Hey, thanks for the interview, you guys. Hope to see you on the podium.
Awesome. Good luck.
Thanks.
Chris Elliott, the number 9 Doritos car.
Oh, so I missed a crash or what?
Dude, you missed... You probably missed the greatest pit stop of all time by Steven Brandstetter in the 10. I was cranking up.
I'm just going to go back on the YouTube here.
Yeah. go back to lap, I think it was like 15-ish. Oof. Yeah.
Is that after the crank it up?
It's during the crank it up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
I'm
even
watching the crank it up right
I was
now.
laughing. My mic was off, and man, he pit and got no black flag on that move. If you want to rewatch that, amazing, most entertaining pit stop I've ever seen. I had to go back and replay it.
Yeah, I was watching your replay kicking in right about now.
Green flag in the air. Ken Roberts leading this pack, followed by Greg Lovell and Nate Balser. Grant Wesley behind him. Looks like on that top line, we've got Mark Paglia. Of course, Dan Lovell in the mix as well.
And then you just said also, oh, wow. I'm watching the replay now.
Is that not amazing? 100 miles an hour. He hit the line at 100 miles an hour and didn't get a black flag because he got it slowed down to like 40 somehow without losing it.
He threw out the anchor.
I have no idea. Crazy driving, man. From like 100, he got a speed wall at like 160 mile an hour, somehow collected it on the grass, didn't spin out. I don't even know. That's the move of the race. I don't even care.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we have the power of the replay. My word. That is craziness. So where are we at now? We are lap 25. So he pitted at 15.
Yeah,
and then obviously
at the latest, 13 probably.
Okay, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, 13.
Yellow flag in the air.
Oh.
Let's rewind this and see. Yeah, so this is going to add some laps to that. I just noticed that yellow out. Let's see when it comes out. Oh, it's been out for a while. I was not paying attention. Okay, there it is there. We'll just keep on going back until we find some smoke. I don't see smoke. Oh, there's smoke. Oh no, it's the 74 of Hubbard Jr. And people have a fan club in the YouTube chat, man.
Oh yeah, I got to shrink the window down there. I had full screened it just to see that the chaos which is that. But
Oh, those roof flaps did their job. Holy moly. That car was going to come off the ground. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was. I was saying we have that little hop.
It bounces off the apron, but those flaps come up and keep her down. Sometimes, depending on speed and if air gets under the car, the flaps sometimes don't work. But you know what? Not a lot of damage to the 74.
Front end damage because he was just skated by him, but I don't think you said his hood was gone.
Oh, Larry D's hood, yeah, and the last wreck is absolutely demolished. We've got the 38 in here, Rodney Sellens. Welcome back, man.
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, not bad. I got to find you here. There we go. Headed to the pits. What's the strategy?
Yeah.
Any illegal shenanigans going on pit road?
I hope.
Let's be
See
right.
what I can do here illegally. That'd be great.
We're putting on a 5th tire because everybody knows 4 tires are fast, but 5 are even faster.
That's just physics.
I like your thinking.
That's chemistry, physics, science, all combined into one deal, man. But as always, man, awesome work on all these cars you paint. I mean, half this track is probably, if not half, 45% of this track is probably your work. Oops. It's got a scratch on it now. What are you going to do?
Right. Sorry, that was a little chaotic right there.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't blame you. When we're watching people pit, I don't really expect an instantaneous response.
Yeah, I heard you say something about the cars I painted. Yeah, there's probably 15 or 16 out here that I did, I guess.
How long have you been putting that little stamp on the quarter panel up front of your work?
I honestly don't know how long I've been doing it. I mean, there's probably some out here that don't have it, but
Right.
I started putting it on there a while. It's been a while back.
That's what I was going to ask, because I know you've painted some of them, and I don't see the little Rodney Sellens paint thing.
Yeah, I didn't always do that.
Yeah, well, they all look awesome as always.
Did y'all see my little pit road entrance there in the first time?
We were watching the 510. We were actually going to crank it up following the 510 and watched him slalom through everybody and somehow not crash.
That first caution, the first green flag pit stops, I was going to try to hot pit from the second lane, and the guys were checking up in front of me, so I was just on the binders, and finally I just gave up and decided to go around one more time. And if that had been for that first caution, I'd have been going a lap down within probably just a couple laps. So it was a good break for me.
Wow, yeah. So you're saying you were lining up to pit and actually started losing the speed before you just were forced to stay out. That's a big hit.
Yeah. I mean, I lost the draft. I was out of the draft.
That's amazing how fast it can happen on a track this size and how fast this track actually is.
Yeah, I think I think Ken Roberts was the leader, and he was 10 or 11 seconds behind me. And you know how fast that is when you got a big draft and you're by yourself. That 10 or 11 seconds goes by quick.
Yeah, sometimes it'll get you within a lap and a half or more, or less. So what's the plans the rest? Are you able to make it out the next couple Thursdays, or are you over at RTG?
RTG will start back up next Thursday, so I wanted to come over here and race with the friends, and Jeffrey and Chris and everything they've got going on over here. Support them when I can. But Ken and the guys, I know he's here tonight, and Kelly. There's a few of us came over and raced with our buddies.
Yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of the guys, familiar faces that we don't see on Thursdays because of Rolling Thunder guys. But yeah, it's good to see you guys back here. It's always good to have you on track.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me, and good job. I'm looking forward to watching this. I tune into a few of them when I can. I watch the broadcast races y'all do. Y'all do a great job, and I know Jeffrey and them appreciate it, and everybody else does too.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties at the start of the race. So just look in the description. I always put a link to when the race actually starts because the first 10, 15 minutes we were trying to get things working. So you might want to avoid the first 10, 15 minutes.
I hear you, buddy.
But yeah, it's as always, thanks for being here. Thanks for putting on a good show. Thanks for all the paints and all the work and everything else. It's awesome.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Rodney.
Brad.
Mr. Sullins in the 38. Thank you for dropping by the Tarnation TV cubicle. Some
10 laps to go.
Oh, we got 10 laps. You got time for a U lap, or are they getting ready to go green?
We got one more. Ulysses Sandoval in the booth. What's up, buddy?
The U-Meister is in the, how they call this place? The shoe?
Sure. The shoe?
Their shoe.
I know, it's the boots. I don't know what I was thinking about.
That's all right. Boots, shoe. That's pretty close.
Winnebago.
Winnebago, blimp. We've been called a lot of things. Much worse than that.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, talk to him for about a couple seconds here. I just want to get the U in here real quick. He is a contender.
Yeah, man. I'm very nervous, guys. Trying to save him food, but I'm nervous. I mean, my car is gonna leave my body.
I notice you're running a really low line right now. So are you trying to conserve fuel? You might be cutting it pretty close, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it on the end on fuel. I saw this at 2017 when Austin Dillon did that.
No, you saw Jeffrey Elliott about 18,000 times do it.
One small correction there.
Jeffrey Elliott does this every single race. He somehow has no gas and still ends up finishing. So, yeah.
So what do you guys think about my pen scheme?
It's cold.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's like a frosty.
That was Brad's idea.
Nice.
Icebreakers.
Yeah, that was Brad's idea.
Cool.
Remember when he told me that he liked my mint car?
Yeah, it was kind of minty. Yeah, because the old one had that. There's that almost like minty green with the white in the right. That was the old one.
Yep.
Well, that confused me initially because I usually associate the light blue with the mint.
Oh, okay, and I could see that too because it does. I could see like a frosty mint. So yeah, I was like a light blue, light green. I would say that's kind of like minty colors to me, based on the candies that I've had as a child, anyways. But either way, looking good.
Hey, we got to put you back
guys,
in the race room.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
There's
luck,
a lot
buddy.
going on right here. I can speak.
Good luck out there.
Good luck, you.
Thank you, boss.
All right, getting ready to go green here at the start of lap number 30. So now, after talking to Ulysses, this is going to be a fuel run, dude.
Yeah, right. So they're gonna try and do it without. I mean, you know what? Every little bit counts, right? When he's underneath that bottom line, good for him. Oh my God!
My
What the
goodness. What is going on?
Okay, I had to.
Oh,
firm
wow.
hold of that almost turned turbo, but my goodness.
Jeez. So this is race back to the line. So these guys will be going full speed. So we'll stay trained on the front pack here.
All right, Ulysses is breaking down to that bottom line.
This will go green again. I wonder. With this yellow, this could be good for Ulysses and anybody else that's conserving some gas because yellow flag laps being 100%. Slower speeds, right? We'll stretch that fuel out. That wreck was big, dude. I'm thinking there's probably some chase contenders in that.
I would think there was half the pack in that. That was insane. Like I don't know what. I mean, obviously we'll find out once we get back.
You know what? That was the dynamite.
Oh, there it was.
Keep racing, boys. Keep racing. Got to go around to the backstretch before you slow down. Holy moly!
That's what I remember. You're like one of those. You're like a famous comedian who could like tell a joke and then bring it right back at the end of the show.
Yep.
And then that was a callback. I believe is what they refer that as.
So apparently somebody stole my dynamite and put it on the actual start-finish line.
That's not like a Mario Kart collision.
Okay.
Like I was just smoke and whoa, there we are. Like
it looks like Steven. Yeah, we got to back this up. Okay. So there's a checkup in the mid-pack there somewhere. Where's the checkup start? Up near Paglia, I think. Yeah, it was actually Greg. Way up front. It might have been Christian Torres. Watch there's a little bit of a bump, and see that?
Yeah.
Look at that. It ripples through the entire field. And eventually becomes too much. It's weird how that works, eh?
Oh, and they're flipping, right?
Yeah. So Ryan Johnson's in there. He's rolling. Oh, wow. There's a lot of cars tore up in that one.
Yeah.
56 in the boost with the 079 car driven by Mr. Nate himself.
Hey, Blaine, how you doing?
Oh, not bad. I was about to ask you the same exact question, sir.
Oh, I'm trying to hang in here and hopefully get a good spot here at the end here. It's been so far so good.
So we were talking to Ulysses the last time around before that yellow came out, and it was, you guys are kind of trying to drag this fuel out. Are you going to make it?
Yeah, we got plenty of gas for that. We're just going to hope we stay out of trouble here. So,
Yeah.
we've been kind of clutching and saving every ounce that we can, and looks like we're in good shape for it, luckily.
Right, yeah, because these yellows are coming out. I mean, we don't like to see it, but part of the strategy could definitely play into it. And it doesn't look like we have any cars a lap down either, so we will go green again.
Yeah, and it's with 7 to go, and it's just going to be flat out basically, and hopefully nothing crazy happens, and everybody up here will get a good finish. Hopefully I can get it in the top 5. That would be nice, but I think just finishing it mostly would be the most important thing here.
Yeah, within the top 8 of the chase drivers, right?
10-4 on that.
Yeah. The sponsorship you're running on that car, is it, I can't pronounce that name. I know it's something Safe Haven. How do you properly pronounce that?
Yeah, it's Posado Safe Haven. It's kind of an animal sanctuary up here outside of Seattle, Washington, and it's almost like a petting zoo. And they take in animals, strays, and stuff like that, and just take good care of them. And it's a pretty cool place to visit.
Cool. Yeah, we used to volunteer, the wife and I, at a sanctuary here, local. It was cool. Hanging out with the pigs and the horses. It's funny, the horses, I used to clean up the yard with the horses. And I used to have my Spotify on my phone in my pocket, just playing on speaker. And they'd kind of look at me. I'm like, you guys like Black Sabbath? Because that's what that is.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt, Nate. I'd like to get Katie real quick. I'm so sorry. Katie, I like a few words from out of Katie. He's been a good guy out here for all season. And any questions you might want to ask him, Blaine. Nate, any shout outs real quick to the lovely family? Anybody?
Yeah, thanks. My wife and daughters are watching right now, and you guys are a great support, my parents-in-law, and I appreciate it. And we'll see if we can't get up front here at the end.
Heck yeah. Blaine, wrap up with Nate, and we'll start with KD.
That's awesome. Thanks, Nate. Have good luck, man. Let's make it on gas.
Yep. Thanks a lot, bro. We'll do. Appreciate it.
Do it, Jeffrey Elliott. There you go, Nate.
Mr. Huntsbury, apologies the last couple of broadcasts. We didn't have a car syncing up, so we got it fixed. We could see the New York Yankee 66 finally, and you are leading this race right now.
Yeah, been pretty lucky so far.
You got enough gas to make it to the end? Because we can see Ulysses down there conserving.
Yeah, I think I do. What it's telling me on my gauge, I do, but that's,
Yeah, who knows, right? You never really know until you push the gas pedal down.
Hey, that's a Roger on that, man.
So are you in a comfortable position right now? Do you like seeing all these cars behind you?
Oh, I love it, man. You know what? Racing with these guys, that's something else, man. It's really special. And you with Brad and you, Blaine, you're doing an excellent job. And I mean, I just, I love this game. And it was like, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this, especially when you can... I was just talking to Brad about that too at the start of the race, how 42 you guys roll off pit road on like a Thursday evening in the middle of August, 20 years after this thing was released.
Yeah, it's just a pleasure. I mean, It's a keeper, as my mother would say.
Yeah. If it wasn't, it would have been long gone probably 16 years ago. So the fact that it's still here, it's never going to stop.
10-4 on that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we were chirping you at the start because of the Yankees car. I was going to say I was a Mets fan, but I don't even watch baseball. But either way, I'll just pretend I. Who's the biggest rival to the Yankees?
Usually Boston, but here Astros have been coming up there. We've been pretty, nasty with them guys.
Nice. Yeah. Well, Brad knows the guy who owns the Astros. You should give that guy a call and tell him to calm down.
Yeah, I will. I'll get right on that. Next time I'm in Hollywood, I'll just give him a call.
Yeah, could you, man? Just ease up a little bit. Yeah, we've been taking it on the chin this year, I'm telling you. We had a bunch of injuries, pitching problems, all this and that. But you know what? Hey, I still love them. I bleed Yankee blue.
I'd love to go to a game. I'm not I don't watch it a lot, but I'd love to go to Yankee Stadium and watch a game. I think that'd be something else.
You know what? As old as I am, I've never been to Yankee Stadium, and I hope I get the pleasure of going there, man. Because I'd just be, the first time I went to Fenway when the Yankees were playing, it's definitely an experience.
Yeah, no, I've never been out to New York, that side of the coast, but I would like to get out there one day and catch the sights.
I don't mean to step over you. I'm sorry, Brad. Hey, I just want to say good luck to KD. He's out front of all these guys. Awesome looking. I'm watching right now, KD. Good luck to you, man. You got some tough guys. Good luck to all these guys. Craig Hagley on the outside. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good finish. Hopefully it goes green, guys. Good luck to all you guys. Blaine, you want to wrap this up? We're going to be going green here real soon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for talking to us, Ken. We'll let you get back in the driver room. You got to lead this thing. Let's do it.
I'm going to try, man. Try to put the Yankees up there. Hey, again, congrats to you guys. You're doing a heck of a job at Talladega Nights. Let's get her, baby. I am on fire!
All right, brother. Good luck.
How dare you let the imaginary flames burn my friend?
This is uncalled for, unsubstantiated. All right, lights are off, and
you want drama?
Heading out.
Next yellow flag. If another yellow should occur, this race will end at the stripe because it is a race back situation, and there is not enough laps to go green again. So, Ken Huntsbury will lead the field to the final green flag of the evening. 4 laps to go at the start of lap number 35.
Ken Huntsbury.
No pressure.
Ulysses. And then who else do we have behind him? There's quite a few green spoilers in the contenders there.
Mm-hmm. He actually got passed before the line, which is totally legal. The 82 of Craig Hagley will lead that lap.
Oh, okay.
You are allowed to advance your position on the right side. You are allowed to pass to the right. Yeah, well, the top, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars are not chase contenders. We do have Ulysses back there, right beside Garland Oates in the 67. Josh Mercurio in that pink 99.
On track to finish in first for this one, for his standing, right?
Oh, Ulysses?
Yeah,
Yep. Oh.
And who's right behind him? Because he's the lead car with the green spoiler.
Correct.
Is how I would put it.
Yes. Yeah, if we are watching the... It's getting tight.
Oh, they're going 3.
That top line just formed with some of the best drivers in the history of the world. And they're going to the front. Currently focused on Brian Wolf there in that black 29 Fluid Studios. Yeah, dude. Well, look at the cars you've got. You got Paglia, Roberts. You got Breedlove, Wolf, Sullins, Bynum, Josh 2 behind him, Chris Elliott behind him.
Right.
These guys have raced. I'm
they
leaving
just
it.
Left him be.
Yeah. It's getting tight back here, man. Brian Wolf leading the chase contenders. Nice wide angle here, a spectator camera.
Ooh. Not
3 wide back there
right now.
No.
I know. Oh,
ooh,
that's where he fell back.
Dicey up there.
So we have
That high line is trucking. Mark Paglia in the middle there with Ken Roberts. Might get some help from Torres and
The
Balser.
bottom line moving now too.
Bottom line, yeah. Where did that come from?
They found extra gear and they just got on it.
Robert Breedlove, Craig Hagley, Grant Wesley, and Zach Roberts in the 98.
We're in.
On the final lap right now, ladies and gents. Zach Roberts in that orange Fanta-sponsored 98.
Yeah.
In fourth position right now. He didn't make it out last week. Look at, they're putting the run on Breedlove. He's trying to throw the block, and you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Grant Wesley.
That bottom line's going to run him.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's not enough help up top to get a run coming out of the tri-oval. Danny Carroll is around.
Shit.
Chase contenders are in that wreck. Breedlove will win the race. Ulysses is right there, so he's advancing. So is Greg. So is Brian.
For the oh man.
We need 4 more cars with green spoilers to cross that line. Who's it going to be?
Who could it be? There's
Chris
1,
Elliott,
2,
McDonald,
3.
Nope, that's Lovell. That doesn't count.
4.
Nope, that's Bynum.
No.
And that's Bynum. So Bynum's in. Anybody else is out. And that is huge. Nate. Oh no.
Man.
Nate Balser on fire. I am on fire.
We got to go back. Yeah, that was
Oh
well,
man.
if you watched Talladega Nights, then you've heard worse, but that was about as mild as I could get that one.
I can't even get an angle on this, dude. Oh, there's one. Whoa. Okay. See, this is where I wish I had the drone cam. Because you can see the wreck happen at the top of the screen, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Coming into the tri-oval, every single car on planet Earth just exploded.
Right? We go into helicopter and see what's up there.
I'm thinking, too, maybe if we get, let's see here. If I get a bead on this, so we got Lovell and get a high view here. So we got Lovell, Ulysses, and Brian. We're just watching for chase contenders.
Oh, Doritos is like, all I want to do is cross the line.
Ulysses and Brian. The number 9 of Chris Elliott. The 24 of Graham McDonald. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the 043 of Brian Lovell. That's 6. That car doesn't count. And that's Keith Bynum.
So why doesn't it count?
That's just one of the team cars that just happens to match the color.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, and is it going to be... Oh, you know what?
Eggs is trying to roll his way
Maybe
in.
it is Nate.
56 to the booth.
Wow. We're going to have to check the stats on that one.
Hey,
Holy
guys.
moly.
There's a lot to check out. But anyways,
Yeah.
what a finish. What a finish. For that amount of cars, short laps, it's a crazy race. But it wasn't a bad one. It wasn't a bad one there. I don't know what happened at the end between two guys, but we'll figure that out a little bit. Anyways, I got Bob coming down for Factoids first.
Cool.
When he's ready, I'll let you know.
Yep. Now we will definitely have to go back on that replay. It looks like Nate actually might have made it in, because I'm looking for. I'm saving the replay now because I do want to make sure that we don't lose it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of speechless, I guess.
Dixon in the house.
Bob Dixon with the factoids for the night. The floor is yours, sir.
1 second. All right, I'm ready. Top 5 fastest laps of the night. An honorable mention was Gary Mingus. In 5th place was Outlaw. Outlaw did a 47.842 second lap. That's 200.159 mile per hour on lap 10. 4th was Keith Bynum. Keith did a 47.832 second lap. That's 200.201 mile per hour, lap 10. Third was Ray Hewlick Jr. Ray did a 47.799 second lap. That's 200.33 mile per hour, lap 7. Second was Garland Oaks. Garland did a 47.788 second lap. That's 200.385 mile per hour, lap 7. And the fastest lap of the night goes to Ulysses Sandoval. Did a 47.741 second lap. That's 200.583, top 3, all on lap 7. Right. Was Nate Balzer. Nate led 12. Ken Roberts 7. Ken Huntsberry 6. Robert Breedlove 3. Greg Lavelle 3. Craig Haley 2. Alex Moe 2. Mark Paglia 1. Outlaw 1. And Graham McDonald 1. And that's your factoids of the night, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks as always, Bob. What a crazy race that was. On a Thursday night, full server. Couldn't have been any better.
A lot of cars, though.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of cars in a short period of time.
Thanks for hosting there, Blaine. Appreciate you, boy.
Oh, man. Thanks for the chance. It's awesome. A lot of fun. We love it.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bobby,
Bob.
you take yourself up right out of this cubicle.
No, I got it.
All right, Mr. Blaine Donlin and the one and only Brad. You guys can handle fourth spot up, starting with the interviews.
Yeah, let's do that. Can you send Ulysses down? I'm just scrubbing through this replay to see.
I'll grab him right here.
Cool.
Let me find out. Did y'all get the burnout?
Negative.
Okay. There is the U.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed the burnout, but we were so excited with the finish. Ulysses, man, looks like you made it, buddy.
I'm better to the next round. I can't believe it.
Can you breathe finally? I know we were holding our breath. I know you were holding your breath.
My breath the whole time.
You won't believe it how I was when on that last restart.
I would imagine.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, at any moment I could pass out.
Well, especially when you were saying you were thinking with the fuel.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta drink some water.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the fuel situation, but you had another yellow flag come out, which was like
this is unbelievable, guys.
Couldn't have been better. Yeah, so now you're in the final 8 going into next week. So what's the plan next week? Just win again?
Yes, win it all. I made it to the factoids. I was the first one, so I'm very confident that I'm gonna make it to the next round.
Yeah, you're definitely in there.
Lap.
Yeah, that's the fastest lap. I can't believe it. I've never been part of the factoids. I've never been even in the first place in the factoids, but I'm in the first place in the factoids. Unbelievable.
That's fantastic. You certainly got accustomed to that wheel pretty quick, sir.
I was about to say that, Brad, that this young man has got himself used to that wheel, and I'm sure he's going to get better and better and better. So congratulations on a top 4 in this group of guys. That's amazing. Accidents happen, but I watched you throughout the race. You really raced well, man. I'm going to give you kudos. I'm so glad I met you, young man. You put a smile on my face every time I hear your voice.
Oh, thank you, boss. Without you guys, I won't be here racing with you guys. I won't be even race. I don't think I will ever race NASCAR race in 2003 because I was kind of in a limbo, forgetting the game. But when you talk to me, you get me into the game. But once again,
that's the kind of guy I am. I'm a good 54-year-old this month, and your mama should be happy because you're not out chasing wild women on the street. You're hanging out with a bunch of old men racing a game. So, listen to 2 crotchety old broadcasters from Canada. But anyways,
no doubt about it.
Congratulations, you.
I'll let you get off my lawn.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to kick ass guys. So good job, bro. Go ahead, Blaine. Tear it up.
Yeah, man. Thanks again, dude. And like I said, big shout out to Mama Sandoval because it's going to be awesome coming back here next Thursday. Watching you take that green spoiler for one more ride at least. So hopefully you get down into the 4 for the championship final.
A big shout out to Mama Sandoval. Mama, I'm gonna fight for a championship.
That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about next week. I thought I wasn't able to make to the next round because I'm the Wrecking Ball brother, but this night was unbelievable, guys. This means so much to me.
Especially with the full field.
I've never fight for a championship before. I remember the first time I raced a league online, I sucked. The only time I was close, the only time I was close to a win, it was in a Talladega race, and in a old Aero 88 series a long time ago, where Blaine Donlon took a win from me.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. We got to get to the rest of the guys. Everybody's tired, but you save that excitement for next week because I believe you got what it takes, my friend.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, boss. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for everyone that made this happen. And I'm gonna definitely run for that championship.
Awesome, man. We'll be watching for sure, man. Have yourself a good night, bud.
Good night, guys.
See you, bud.
And see you next time.
See you.
We'll be here.
All right, young man. Can you grab the other 3? You want me to grab those 3?
I'll grab them. We got Zach, and then we've got Craig, and we got Rob. So
ain't that amazing? Hey, I think it's Paul Roberts. You should be really proud of Zach tonight. So I want to say real quick to Zach, man, it's nice to have met you. What a great race, great finish, my friend. And
thank you.
Awesome job. I kind of stepped out of the race to kind of watch and monitor everything, and you ran great the whole race. So kudos to you, killer trainer Ken Roberts. Can't get a better guy, man. So congratulations again, man. Can't wait till next week.
Yeah, thank you. I mean,
podium finish.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it's my first podium finish. I'm honestly surprised I got it. Josh, one of the 99, he made an awesome gas call because he thought, hey, if we're good, if we just have another caution, awesome gas call is the only reason why I was actually able to get third. Shouts to him. And also to Garland Oaks. They both thought, hey, this is actually a really good gas call. So
nice, yeah, because it looked like a couple of guys might have been running low on fuel.
Yeah, we stayed out, and with that just launched us right up to the front. Honestly, was not expecting to stay that far ahead, but we did.
Yeah, no, man, it was awesome watching, especially the way that it ends, and all the Talladega Nights guys were pushing you guys, like Ulysses and yourself. And, we just don't see those names up front very often. You're always in the mix, but it's so awesome to see you guys make it to the front of the pack. And then especially on a strategy call too, with the fuel coming down to the wire like that and being able to make it. Outsmarting all these guys, especially when there's like 42 drivers in the room. There's no more room for any other cars. So if you're going to do it, tonight's an awesome spot to do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is my 4th race, I think it is, to get third to this one. That means a whole lot to me.
Well, I brought you your mentor down here in this channel, Mr. Ken Roberts. I want him to.
Why'd you bring him down here?
I want you to thank your uncle for bringing you into this awesome world of sim racing, man. And I think he's done a lot for you. And I just wanted Ken to get a little notary for that. Notarized helping you out, bringing you in over here. So Ken, thanks a lot, man. Any words for your little nephew?
You're keeping them yellow stripes, bud.
Oh, dang it! Fair enough.
You get a win. We'll talk to Rodney about taking them off there. How's that? But good run tonight, bud. Really,
thank you.
Really proud of you.
I mean, I'm kind of impressed I beat you.
Hey, you ain't that far away.
Little family feud going on already, Blaine. You see that, Brad? Little family feud here. We got new Ken Roberts, Zach Jr. coming up.
No, it sounds like someone's going to get a spanking around my house here if you keep talking like that. Jeez Louise.
It'll just start molding some drama around it.
Congrats on the placement. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Good to see you new drivers out here and doing well too. It keeps everybody on their toes because everybody gets used to the same 5, 10, 20 top names that you're familiar with, and then they're like, "Hey, who's this coming up the front of the pack here?"
Yeah, because I'm supposed to go to that September, the second race,
Right.
and to have this on my resume, I guess you could call it, or have this like behind me, supporting me, saying, "Hey, I can do well in that race because I proved that I could do well in this race." Having that self-confidence in the back of my head just is a giant morale boost.
Awesome, man. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, Hollywood. It's time. It's past its bedtime.
No, it's not.
Hey, Blaine and Brad, just so you guys know, his nickname when he races go-karts is Hollywood.
Oh, cool. I think he told us that, actually.
Yeah, that started whenever I think it was my second year racing, and I beat a kid. I don't know how, but I did it. And this guy, I guess he put money on him or something. I don't know. But then he came over and he said, "Hey, Hollywood, can I do an interview with you?" I was like, "Sure." Little me did not even know how to do an interview. So,
Yeah,
and
gotta
then
start
that just
somewhere.
nickname stuck somehow. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know what? There's worse nicknames to have.
That is true.
Well, I can tell you some on Turbo, but not tonight.
All right. Well, like my uncle said, it's time to head to bed. So I appreciate y'all. My grandma, she's been watching for ever since 8 o'clock. I mean, she's a real one. She supports me. My dad, he supports me, even though he wants me to go to bed. I'm still thanking him.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I should be going to bed too. I get to drive all day tomorrow, so. Thanks for joining us up here in the booth, and yeah, awesome finish, man. 3rd place.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you. This has been my best so far, and I'm gonna take this to my grave. So
Let's do it again next week. Win it.
all right.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. All right, see y'all.
Thanks, Robert's crew. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
See you guys.
You too.
Thanks, Blaine. Thanks, Brad.
Awesome. All right, now who we got next? We got to get Craig Hagley down here. Let's see. He's not in alphabetical order. Craig, how you doing, buddy? 2nd place finish. What a crazy finish to that thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. How y'all doing?
Oh man, yeah. I was just gonna say congratulations on 2nd place finish, and thank you again for all the renders that you did and the artworks and Gary Mingus as well, because we're actually rolling Gary's renders right now, and we got your renders with the championship cars, and yeah, man. So how was that race? Like 42 cars starting this thing full.
It was a hard race. I was really afraid that a whole bunch of wrecks was going to happen, but somehow we made it through everything.
Yeah, the one really big accident that did happen. I didn't think we were going to have a big one, but we did right at the end, last lap. But hey, you were in front of it, and that's the best place to be.
Well, the only reason I got out there was because Grant pushed me. So I got to give him the biggest thanks for that.
Yeah, Grant, an awesome guy to have in your rearview mirror, because he's going to race you clean.
Yeah, he's a great driver.
Yeah, man. So is there any shout-outs you want to toss down before I move on to the Robert Breedlove in pole position?
I just want to say hi to my son Lane, shout out to Colton, and hi to my lucky charm back in West Virginia, Amy.
Right on, man. Thanks a lot for joining us, and you're going to be back here next week, eh?
As best I can, as long as I don't have to work.
Awesome. Well, here's hoping you don't have to work then, because we love having you.
Thanks, Blaine. Hey, y'all do a great job. Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you very much, man. Have yourself a good night.
You too.
Thanks. And we're going to get Robert Breedlove. The 931. Robert, what's happening, man? Congratulations on the pole position and the win. You're row number 1 all day.
Hey, Blaine, I appreciate it, man. It was a fight. I know that.
Yeah, like that's tough to do, especially with this many drivers coming out to a race to get qualify first and actually finish first. I can't remember if that's ever happened in recent memory. I don't remember seeing a 1 and a 1 next to a driver's name at the end of the race.
Well, beating those guys, Greg and Nate and Kent Roberts and all those guys for the pole is a big accomplishment by itself. But then you top a win on top of it, and it's icing on the cake, I guess.
Yeah, man. So you're going to be able to make it out here the next 3 weeks, right? Or next 2 weeks now, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm not in the playoff hunt, so.
No, but it's still nice to see, obviously the regulars. Are you going to be able to make it?
Oh yeah, I'll be here for all of them.
Awesome. Yeah, it's always nice to have the numbers, and it was weird watching the race too, because a lot of the guys who choose not to qualify were actually like chase contenders, and I don't know. I just thought that would be a strategy. Guys like that strategy to start at the back, but it's also nice qualifying first.
Josh and all those guys like starting at the back so they can avoid or try to get around that first big wreck that usually happens in the middle of a pack.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's their strategy there.
Yeah, and you just barely missed making it into the chase by about 20 or something, about 19 or 20 points. So it just shows how tight this league is when it comes down to, a win is worth 180, 185, and you missed the chase by 19.
Yeah, well, I did that to myself because 2 races ago I ran out of gas. And instead of hitting the tow truck, I hit retire, and it cost me about, 3 or 4 spots.
No way.
I did it to myself. Yep.
Oh, man, that would have been it.
Yeah, I probably would have got in.
Yeah. If you do watch the broadcast later on, we were actually looking through it. We missed your burnout, but I actually went back and got your burnout. So Jeff asked me, he says, that was a pretty wild finish. Did you remember to get your burnout? I'm like, no, but I got the replay, so I'll go back in time and get the burnout. So it is in there if you're watching. I didn't miss it. I'll always make sure to get that in there. Got to make saving that replay priority because I've had this server reset on me a couple times. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I always go back and rewatch it sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, it's in there. You just got to be patient. But yeah, man, thanks for an awesome race as always.
Hey, thanks for everything you guys do. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. That's any shout outs you want to toss down, and we'll move along.
Just want to shout out to Jeffrey and Talladega Nights crew. These guys have put on an awesome show. We really appreciate it. And I know Jeffrey works a ton at this because he's always on Facebook doing something about it. So he needs a big shout out to him.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Robert. We'll see you here next week.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Brian Wolf in the house. Where I was talking about the cannon races at the start of the broadcast. We were expecting you during the parade lap, but
I'm sorry about that. I wasn't aware. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, with a 42 car field, I was trying to get a hold of Jeff, and I know there's a lot going on Whisper channels with the admins. So.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I mean, like I told him earlier, he said he was trying to get me up here, and I said, well, we don't even have to do it this week. I just wanted to plug the cannon race coming up, the In Gun Violence 100. It's going to be 38 laps. It actually equates to 95 miles, but we're calling it the 100.
Mm-hmm.
We're rounding it up. So in honor of Cannon HINNANT, our little friend, and so I just wanted to plug the qualifier, and give me just 1 second.
Yep, no problem. I was curious, is the qualifier, it's a short 19 lap race or something, so we can definitely use that as, even if it's only a 30-minute broadcast, we can kind of use it as an advertisement for the main event.
Yeah, sorry about that. Something arose here, but I just wanted to plug the little broadcast we have coming up next Saturday night. Not this next Saturday night, but the following September 2nd Saturday night. We're running a qualifier for Cannon's race that'll take place on the 23rd, and over the next couple of days, I'm going to be posting the last one we did, because you and I really started this thing, 3 years ago, and we've done, 3 or 4 or even 5 of these. I think this will make the 5th one we've done together.
Yeah.
As a tribute. So, these guys, I think we're in for a treat next Saturday night for this qualifier, because if we can get, not a full field, but if we can get, 30 guys trying for 10 spots, because we want to fill a 30-car field. We've already got 20 locked in, a couple handpicked, and a couple that, couldn't make it from last year. So we've got some surprises for that race coming up. But yeah, just as a reminder, to let these guys know that, whoever didn't race last year with us for the Cannon race is eligible for the qualifier. So come out and try to get one of those 10 spots and, do it on TV. If nothing else, it's going to be fun.
Are you setting a limit on driver count, like 30, 35, or just?
Yeah, 30. We got 20 locked in right now.
Okay.
So there's going to be either 10 or 11 spots to race for, depending on one alternate that I've got a question mark by. But we got some surprises there too. Zach Roberts. How about that kid tonight?
Yeah.
We handpicked him because he's going to be a big part of this race. And we were talking the other night, and that kid has come a long way in just a short time. And so that's why he was handpicked, and he's going to be driving a special car for me that night. And also a couple of the admins that weren't here last time. Garland Oaks was handpicked because he can't make it. But and then Craig Hadley is going to admin for me that night, so he's in too. So, and then we've got a paint scheme up for the winner, the Cannon's Crux car that Greg Palmer drove last year. So yeah, he can't make it. He's got another engagement, so we're going to put that paint scheme up for the winner to drive on the 23rd, and it's going to be a really special event, really prestigious. We're going to do even better than we did last time, even though we were 150% successful. You know what I mean? This time it's going to be a hoot. It's going to be something else because we're going a little different direction from where we were with Cannon's case and everything. So there's some announcements there and things to get out there too. So looking forward to it, man. I appreciate the time you're giving me here.
Oh yeah, no problem. We'll have to get you on next week too at the start of the race because we do the viewers do tend to fall off when the race is over. There's still a couple dozen people watching, but yeah, we'll get you back in here next week on Thursday too at the start of the broadcast, and then I'll actually put graphics on the screen and do it proper. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, man.
10-4. Yeah, I appreciate you guys' time tonight. That was one heck of a race tonight, man. It's been a fun season. I think I just barely made it in for next week too, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, you were in there. I think Nate actually crossed the line on fire, and I believe he was the eighth. He was the eighth spoiler that I counted that was on that the list of the contenders for the championship. So
right,
of course, all results are unofficial, but.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the exports and stuff and see exactly who, because this time has gone by so quickly with working on stuff behind the scenes, and and I'll say it again, kudos to everybody who contributes to this. I mean, yourself, Tarnation TV, and that whole aspect of our hobby has just been tremendous, man. And we've gained a lot of attention and grown so much in the last year, in the last couple of our 10, 11-week seasons, you know what I mean? Because we're just starting this season of this series, and I'll tell you what, man, it has just been just phenomenal. I mean, I'm nervous.
Yeah. No, it is nerve-wracking, and it's weird how quickly Thursday comes. We just finished one, and then we're right back here again, so it's always a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Do you need anybody else down here, or are we wrapping it up? What happened to Brad?
We're done. Oh, Brad had to go. It was his son's birthday party, and Mom and Dad showed up with a cake. So he texted me behind the scenes there when we were talking to, I believe we were talking to Craig. And he's like, Mom and Dad just showed up. They got the cake. I'm like, all right, cool, man. So I was kind of texting him while people were talking. But yeah, he let me know at the start of the broadcast too, that they were having a barbecue because he's on the West Coast. So they're 3 hours behind. Over there, it's only like 7 p.m., right? So that makes sense. Now they're going to have a little birthday party. So he thought he might have had to cut it really short, but he actually, Mom and Dad seemed to time it pretty good. The race was over. It's like even better.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you back here next week then, next Thursday night.
Right on, man. Yeah,
we'll have more to
you.
Talk about, actually.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Thanks for chatting, and we'll definitely do it at the start of the broadcast next week.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Right on. You too, man. Thanks. All right, so there it is. We'd like to thank the bands, of course, as well. Godthorn sponsoring this whole entire series. My friends in Godthorn, you can reach them at reverbnation.com/Godthorn, all one word. Thanks, of course, to Brad, co-hosting duties this evening. Had to cut him a little short, but I got to see the whole race. That was cool. A lot of fun doing this stuff with him. Thank you to Brian Wolf, Jeffrey Elliott, everybody else, of course, all the drivers. Craig Hagley, Gary Mingus for the artwork, and of course all the drivers for stacking this server tonight. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for interacting. We didn't have time to read all the comments just because it was that cool of a race, but thanks again. If the women don't find you handy, what is it? No, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Keep one hand in the ocean and keep your stick on the ice.